Thank you, Mr. President. I request unanimous consent that the resolution be taken up for immediate consideration, the committee reference dispensed with, and the resolution be put upon its adoption.
The senator from Preston requests unanimous consent that the resolution be taken up for immediate consideration, that the committee reference be dispensed with, and that it be placed upon its adoption. Is there objection? Chair hears none. Clerk will read the resolution.
Senate Resolution 45, designating March 21st, 2017 as Preston County Day at the Legislature.
The senator from Preston.
Thank you, Mr. President. Today is Preston County Day at the Legislature. And on behalf of the Senator Tucker and myself, we would like to welcome all the businesses and agencies and the members who came here to make it all possible. And certainly a big thank you to the members of the staff who so warmly welcomed us. Now, I have no doubt that every person of the body, when they came into the Capitol this morning, they said, there's something going on in here. Because the smell of buckwheat cakes and whole hog sausage emanated throughout the whole Capitol. I could smell clear out in the West Wing. So that's a pretty big deal. We all know when Preston County's here. Now I want to let you in on just a little bit of Preston County lore. You notice that I said Preston County buckwheat cakes. I didn't say pancakes. Now back where I'm from, if you call them pancakes, first of all, you're going to get sort of a strange look, and then some sort of a dismissive comment along the lines of, they must not be from around here. Because back in Preston County, they are buckwheat cakes, not pancakes. Today, our theme is outdoor recreation opportunities, and obviously Preston County has plenty of opportunities. Outdoor recreation in West Virginia generates about $7.5 billion and employs about 82,000 people throughout the state. And in our county, we have ample opportunities for bicycling, camping, fishing, hunting, including snipe hunting. I've heard that snipe hunting is a pretty vibrant sport in our state. Paddling, snow sports, trail use, and wildlife viewing. And obviously, those outdoor recreational opportunities create jobs for our families and keep us all home, and we generate the tax revenue and helps drive the economy. And we all appreciate that, and we appreciate all the members of the state and from other states coming into our county to help patronize these businesses. Another point I'd like to bring out, and this is a little bit off script, is that there are three elements that were present today, both in the chamber and also out in the hallway, that I like to kind of brag about. One was the Mountaineer Challenge Academy, and they were present out in the hallway, and I think they were over in the House of Delegates this morning. But everyone within the sound of my voice should be proud of the Mountaineer Challenge Academy. That program is an alternative education program for at-risk youth, and it's touched all 55 counties in our state. Over the 22 years, the program has grown until this last December. It graduated 159 cadets, and they have 2 classes every year. And it's the largest in history. Overall, they've graduated some 3,300 graduates. And they're from all over the state. So when we talk about the Mountaineer Challenge Academy and Preston County Day, we're not just talking about Preston County, we're talking about West Virginia's Day, because it is absolutely the most successful program for alternative education in the state's history, and we're so very proud of it. The next is our Future Farmers of America. We saw many of the blue jackets out in the hallway. I will tell you that Preston County has one of the most active, if not the most active chapter in the entire state. And the junior ROTC, who presented our colors today, which we have a very vibrant JROTC program in our county. It seems to me like there were over 150 cadets, and I didn't get the current information on that, but I know there were over 150. There were over 150 10 years ago. At any rate, it came to my attention just this morning that some counties do not have an FFA program or a JROTC program, and I would ask every member in this body, when you go home, talk to your boards of education and find out if those programs are available in your counties, and if they're not, they're fantastic and they're character building. In fact, on a personal note, I will say that the JROTC and FFA, it's a lot more than just playing soldier or playing farmer. These programs incite self-esteem, self-discipline, and character. And those are traits that our young people need today. And once it's instilled in them, they will carry that throughout their whole life. It will do nothing but improve your communities. Mr. President, I urge adoption of this resolution.
Further discussion. The senator from Tucker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also rise in support of this resolution. I spent my whole life in Preston County. From the time I was a baby until about a year and a half ago, I had to move because of my job. But I look into the crowd there that's waiting there, and some of them I graduated with, a lot of them I went to school with, so they're still pretty young people. But I had the opportunity of having most of Preston County in my delegate district, and the Challenge Academy that my colleague talked about is no doubt a bright spot. But we also have one of the largest and most active senior programs in the state also. I see Janie Lou White, the director of the senior program there, and she does a wonderful job with it. And we also have one of the best shelter workshop programs in Preston County. John Ayers there does a tremendous job with it and employs a lot of people. Now, I'm from Terre Haute, which is up on the mountain, Terre Haute, Aurora area, and Terre Haute, in case most of you don't know, it is the snow capital of West Virginia. We've got the record in snowfall for incorporated towns in state of West Virginia, and also home to beautiful Alpine Lake Resort. But to my friends down in the valley, I just want to remind you that everything uphill rolls downhill, so I want to bring that up. But I'm very proud to say I'm from Preston County, and there are no greater people in the state. And whenever someone asks you where you're from, and if you say Preston County, 9 times out of 10 they're going to say, oh, the Buckwheat Festival. So they honestly think the Buckwheat Festival is a state in its own in some areas. So, but I do stand in support of this resolution. Thank you, Mr. President.
Further discussion? Further discussion? If not, the question before the Senate is adoption of the resolution. All those in favor will say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. I declare the resolution adopted.